where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire.
Well, hello to you, and you. Welcome in, everybody, to another edition of Brainley's Virtual Tour Live. Glad to have all you here in the building. I saw 5 people in the building, 3 people now, 2 people. Either way, 4 people coming in now. Thank you all so much for being here. We do have a lot to get to this evening. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 destinations for y'all. Mackenzie Stallion, as you guys know, the trial is underway between her and milagro scams. Gramz. My bad. Shout out to Conscious TV. We'll talk about that trial at the top of the show. Porsha Williams got into a little situation with the feds after Simon dealt with the feds, but of course, there's a reason. We'll talk about it. Yes, we will. Of course, the Emmys, everybody, may not be rotating networks anymore. We'll get into that. I'll give my thoughts on that. I want to celebrate Mackenzie Scott. She is the ex-wife of Jeff Bezos, and she has been given huge endowments to hbcus. Wait till you see how much she has given so far. Cannot wait to celebrate that sister that we will gladly take in and trade. Nicki Minaj would. AMC, you know them for the AMC channel, the Sundance channel. And also to WeTV, they have a new streamer. We'll talk about that. Wendy Osefo and Eddie, something happened with their accounts. We'll talk about that because they did get seized. And we're also going to talk about Nicki Minaj, child. I know Dennis Rodman did this for, North Korea. And listen, nobody should be getting persecuted at all. Children, women, men, in any country. But Nicki, nobody asked you. And why would you do it for a president that wouldn't give a damn uck or ish if you, your husband, and your child was on fire? Child, we got a lot to talk about. Plus, I got something to say at the top of the show. Higher is waiting. Low is available. But either way, we got to go on tour. Yes, indeed, we do. We're going to take down this iconic intro here. See that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. And then there is me. Hey, everybody. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. Now, I want to say this. And I'm going to call out people by name, and I do not give a damn uck or ish. Hello, Lorena Martinez. PBE, Pretty Brown Eyes, I'm calling your ass out from the jump. Now, listen, I can give credit where credit is due. You have been PBE Esquire. You have been whooping ass. I'm very proud of you. I can say that. In the same token, what you did by saying that was T-Talk with your girl in that lower circle, when Thirsty Toxicity been going after your one kidney for a long time, that shit wasn't cool when she did it. And then with Prosperity Thick Girl 4, when 2 fights, you said you had no teeth in your mouth, that wasn't cool either. Y'all can't ask for civility and preaching this, that, and the third, but y'all don't give it. That was uncouth, uncalled for, and downright disrespectful behavior. Kidneys, shouldn't go after that because life is precious. Teeth, some people have a medical condition. That was uncalled for. That was uncouth, and that was disrespectful. Now, I love y'all in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, and I'm going to be fine. This ain't going to escalate because you know why?
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing.
And before you say anything about me, I just want to let you know what I've been up to, according to Tay.
Child, Brandon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about, besides lying all the damn time. Child, Brandon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about, besides lying all the damn time. Child, Brandon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about, besides lying all the damn time.
Okay, that's what I've been doing over here. All right. Okay, let's get that straight. Listen, I can call it out and move on. You know what I mean? And like I said, blessings on the grandbaby. You know what I mean? Your son didn't make it to the NFL, but that doesn't mean that's the end of your son's life. And when, you know, Miss D was pouncing on you, I didn't see T-Talk not one time make fun of you. Okay? So right is right, wrong is wrong. That was wrong. I wish you well. God bless you, and nothing but good energy to you and everybody that you care about. Sincerely. I'm at peace with myself. Because like Anonymous T said, a real good stream can find other content. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 destinations tonight. Okay? Moving on. And prosperity. Stop that bullshit. I hate you. Because what we don't want to do is do a math time where I compare Prosperity Thick Girls numbers versus T-Talk with your girls numbers and Pray Brown Eyes numbers versus T-Talk with your girls numbers. We don't want to do math time around here because y'all will both look stupid. Now, let's just roll on, okay? All right. Now, thank you, Lorena Martinez. So let's get to our show, what we do over here. Let's show them how to be a real content creator and have other content. Let's do that. Y'all, Megan Thee Stallion, Milagro's gramz. The trial has started, everybody. Yes, indeed. So, and by the way, it's called the First Amendment, so I had the right to say everything I just said, okay? All right. So, here we go. Legal affairs and trials with Megan Knuff. She was there for the PBA trial as well. She's been there for many trials. Streamer being sued by Megan Thee Stallion, or Megan P. Thompson. This one I'm going to call her Miss Thompson because they're going to get married. Prayerfully. Milagro Cooper will continue testifying on Tuesday at the federal courthouse in Miami. Megan is also expected to testify. By the way, the fit is fitting. Yes, indeed. Now, Megan looking like, motherfucker, what you doing here? Listen, I know you here to film me, but bruh, what you doing here? What you doing here? Listen. But anyway, let's roll on. Online commentary testified Monday that she intentionally directed her followers to a digitally altered sexually explicit video of rapper Megan Thee Stallion because the video was public and her followers were asking about it. But didn't you say, though, that you didn't really send your followers to find that video? You said that tape wasn't from you and this, that, and the third? Oh, my Lord Jesus, child. You know, I think Milagro scams is Thirsty Toxicity's long lost daughter. And I have some insight into how Milagro scams mindset is working.
It's not just feeding the hungry only on Thanksgiving. It's an everyday situation. You know what I mean? This is 265 days a year.
That is funny. 265 days? Where the hell that bitch live at?
Don't know where that bitch live at, Nene. We don't know where that bitch live at. We don't know where that bitch live at. We really don't, Nene. Shout out to Nene Leakes, by the way. And by the way, congratulations to Nene Leakes and Andy Cohen for speaking. Listen, I think everybody knows that Nene Leakes needs to be back on Bravo full time, okay? I listen, if Andy talked to Nene, that means headway is happening. So let's clap it up for headway happening there, all right? All right, there. So, unfortunately, sex tapes are something of the public interest. It came up. I spoke about it. Yeah, I spoke about it. Milagro Cooper testified as the first witness in a federal trial that accuses her coordinating with rapper Daystar Tory Lanez Peterson, who was in prison for Power Megan in 2020. Cooper lawyer said in her opening statement that Cooper, an online influencer known as Milagro Gramz, then publicized or shared the video on her social media, which is key to Megan's claim that Milagro knowingly shared a digitally altered sexual depiction of Megan. There are two other claims that are defamation and intentional infliction of emotional distress. Jurors layer her audio clips of Milagro telling her followers that she liked the video and posted, "Go to my likes." They also heard her question whether the video was real. This has got to be AI, artificial intelligence. Milagro said the jury of 5 men and 4 women saw the obscene video during Megan's lawyer, Marie Hyperion's 20-minute opening statement. Before she played it, Hyperion says she wanted to acknowledge how disturbing this is. Imagine having to sit in court and watch this play for a room full of strangers. That's what we're asking Megan to do today. But you need to see it to understand what Milagro Cooper promoted, said Hyperion, associate of Quinn Emanuel, Uquart, and Silverman LLP's Los Angeles office. So Megan leaving court. Now we have officially met. Me, how's it going, Megan? Megan, how you feeling? So let's play this here.
How's it going, Megan?
And she really meant like, how you feeling? Like, I'm not gonna take care of business, but I'll still show love, grace, and space to you. That's what's up. And listen, I know Clay is probably flying down to Miami to support her, even though we ain't seeing it, okay? Because listen, that's Clay's wife. Okay, we're just gonna claim it right now. That is Clay Thompson's wife that just walked there, okay? The approximately 45-second video included commentary from Milagro as she played it for viewers on her live stream. Watch how this post jumped. I just liked it and I tweeted, "Go to my likes." I apologize to everyone in this courtroom for having to see that, especially to Megan. Hyperion said, but Milagro Cooper made the choice to promote it. Hyperion began her opening by playing audio of the power shots that Day star Tory Lanez Peterson fired at Megan on July 12, 2020. She told jurors he was convicted in December 2022, and the California Court of Appeal affirmed his convictions last week. She played an excerpt of Milagro discussing Megan that begins, "At the end of the day, a bitch lying on somebody is low down. So believe what the fuck you want to believe." Milagro goes on to say she wants to slap Megan. So, Milagro, did you say that was artificial intelligence too? By the way, Armand Wiggins, when you went live, I'm going to come on the big screen for this. When you went live and you asked, should I go down there? I already thought you were down Miami my damn self, personally. That's why I immediately thought that you were already down in Miami making it do what it do. You know what I mean? So, yes, indeed. So, but get down Miami because we need you there, okay? Yes, indeed. This case is about someone who wasn't there that night. The defendant, Milagro Cooper, she didn't see the fear or the blood or the pow, but she saw something else. Her shot had the spotlight. Hyperion said this case is about what Milagro Cooper did with her shot at the spotlight. Hyperion said jurors will learn how she turned attacking Megan into her brand, how she coordinated with Tory Lanez and his team, and how she built her platform by tearing Megan down. She said the case is not about whether Tory powed Megan. That's already been decided. He did this case. It's about Milagro Cooper's continued effort to undo what's already been done to free Tory. The first thing Milagro's lawyer, Natasha being Amy, told jurors in her opening was, yes, Megan Pete was powed, but she said whether he did or not, that case, that tragedy that happened in California, the plaintiff desperately wants to drive a California criminal trial across the country to replay for you here in Miami, Florida, man ain't said. Now, wait a minute. Hang on one second. You get upset at Megan for taking a California criminal trial across the country to replay it there in Miami, Florida, but yet you are part of the replay? You gotta be out your ever-loving damn mind. Child, I cannot. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? This is what I have to say to you.
Time is slipping away from me. Yeah.
And this is your opening statement? Oh Lord, this case is going to be, this trial is going to be wrapped up very quick, fast, and in a hurry. Even Steve Wonder can see that Megan's going to win this. The Amin said they want to talk about this criminal trial because there's emotion. It creates a distraction because that's what they're trying to do, because they cannot prove this conspiracy that they're trying to pin on my client. She said, despite how vulgar it is, despite how colorful it is, despite how much profanity she uses, that's not conspiracy. That's what they're trying to prove. She continued. See, this is why I can't stand. So let's just say, right, if somebody was talking about your daughter to this lawyer, let's just say somebody was talking about your daughter in this vulgar terminology. If they were that colorful about your daughter, if they had that much profanity about your daughter, would you have the same defense or not? I'm just asking a question. Good damn. That's not conspiracy, and that's what they're trying to prove. She continued. Ben Amin said jurors are going to see something happen deliberately throughout this trial. They're going to try to distract you. They're going to try to elicit sympathy. They're going to try to talk about trauma. They're going to try to talk about her emotions, she said. Ben Amin said Megan is allowed to feel anything she feels. That's a contradiction, because you just said they're going to try to distract you. They're going to try to elicit sympathy. They're going to try to talk about trauma, but Megan's allowed to feel anything that she feels. So Milagro Cooper's feelings is not going to be a part of this trial. You're not going to talk about how, Milagro feels at all. They would just give anybody a damn job that just is living upon the earth, will they? My Lord Jesus, or won't they, child? Either way, it rolling on. I can't. We're not saying that she's not allowed to feel. That's what you said. They're going to try to distract you. See, what you did was nice, nasty. That's exactly what you did. You did some nice, nasty shit. Okay? Listen, if you're going to stand in it, then stand in it fully. Not a fifth, not a quarter, nor a half. Just stand in it fully. This lawyer is a bullshit-ass lawyer. Okay? Child, listen. Emphasizing Milagro didn't publish the altered video of Megan and that she didn't know about until her followers alert her to it. She said Milagro's job is to comment on things that her audience and reviewers want her to comment on. Oh, no. Have we forgotten about Tossaway K saying that Cardi B and her child had a STD? And how Tossaway K lost the case? Are we really going to do that? We're going to forget about Nosy Ho and what she said about Nicki Minaj? Oh my Lord, how we soon forget. Listen, that is a part of the job, right? I come on here and I talk about what the culture's talking about, but it is my responsibility to do my fucking research as well. No. Frankly, she's not an AI specialist. The law does not require her to know what an altered video looks like. Okay, that's true. The law doesn't require it, but you should give enough of a fuck about it. If somebody made an AI video of milagro gramz in a very disrespectful, disgusting, and let's just say it had a little bit of a certain white embassy group making milagro strange fruit, and that was an AI video, do you not think it would be up to that person to research that video to make sure that that's not real? Come on here now. Now, I know where everybody's going to say, damn, Bray, you putting 20 on 10. I'm putting 20 on 10 so you can understand the magnitude of what we're talking about here, okay? Now, you don't get to use that defense. It's her job to come on and talk about what the people want to talk about. Okay, Kempire does that. The Grace Report does that. Lakeisha Keisha does that. Bondi Blue does that. Kempire, Michelle A.T. Binge-worthy, many other great content creators who are actual content creators, by the way, do that. And they do their research. Miss me with the bullshit. Oh my Lord, this is going to be a long trial. Miss Cooper is no different than any of the millions of Americans online on a daily basis that are speaking their opinions, speaking about what they see, talking about what's being reported. Ben Amin said some of your favorite comedians would be sitting right next to Miss Cooper if they were being held to the same standard that she's being held to by the plaintiff. Meaning Amin said that Milagro is a mother married for 13 years to her high school sweetheart. She's a believer in college. She got straight A's while majoring in criminal justice. So, oh my God. So you're trying to humanize her so much, but yet she's on trial for defamation, though. She even got training in victim advocacy. Do we need to go back to that lawsuit about Camp Mob? Because child, she wasn't being a victim advocate with any of that shit. Okay, she didn't understand any of the crimes that she was committing. She didn't allow any justice to happen of giving a fuck about people like Camp Mob. Okay, let's roll on. It's not like she hates this woman. Child, wait a minute. Thirsty Toxicity, is this going to be your lawyer in the courtroom? It's not like she hates her. She just talks about her in a hateful fashion. So wait, she doesn't hate her, but yet she talks about her in a hateful fashion. That would mean there is some type of emotion there. She's been on all day, all night online, just cyberbullying her. Ben Amin said that's not the case with Miss Milagro. Wait a minute. Hang on. Y'all see this, right? So is she not married? You can't make this shit. Where is her certificate? Where is it? Where is her certificate? Where is it? Where is her certificate? Where is it? You know what? Hang on. You know what? I need to bring two experts in. To help me out with this case. Give me a moment. Just give me a moment. Just give me a moment. Because you know what? Listen, this case is going to be very layered, but I need at least two people to kind of help me out for this opening of the case, okay? That's all I need. So give me a moment, child. Give me a moment. All right, now this brother right here, he knows something about the Lord, you know what I mean, and he's got a take. So let me get him up here, okay? Now, Bishop, what do you think Milagro Gramz should do? What do you think she should do?
Come out the closet and stop keeping a secret and let the world know if it had not been for the Lord that was on my side. I would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and you were at your wit's end? That is my point of view. Because my point of view in the Easter story is relational.
Come out the closet, quit keeping a secret that you're trying to get away with shit and just own up to your shit. I think that's a very fair point. Very, very fair point. And by the way, everybody, in case you're wondering, right here, coming up in 4 minutes and 50 seconds, day 2 coverage, Milagro takes the stand. I'm just recapping day 1 for you, okay? So if you want more intel, go here. Don't worry, we will be covering this through and through. I'm just catching you up to what's going on today. Now, I do need to bring in one more expert because we have both sides here. We have men and women to come in and give their opinions because men and women both matter. You know what I mean? So here's this woman right here. Let's bring her in.
They never got no picture. I'm telling you a story, Mama. Well, it could have been a scheme that Todd set up for him to come to you with the bush.
I have to agree. I think it was a scheme that Milagro set up to come to us with the bullshit. I agree, Scott. I agree. What do you want me to do here? Let's get back to the article here. That's not the case. Miss Milagro, the real woman, has been a legitimate business. Really? Chop. Okay. A real business? Now, if I do math time on Megan Thee Stallion's YouTube channel versus Milagro Graham's YouTube channel, it's going to be very clear to see who wins that math time. Let's not be stupid. Let's not be stupid. Let's not be stupid. Let's not do that. Okay. All right. Let's not do that. Okay. All right. Yeah. We're just gonna roll right on. Okay. Anyway, rolling on. This made no damn sense. This case is about commentary, not conspiracy that they are trying to convince you of and trying to make you believe. Miss Cooper's criticisms are protected. This is retaliation bid of me continue. Okay, so somebody dragged Milagro Graham's children and husband. That would be cool. I mean, because where's the line here? So right here, Milagro chat with a TMZ report on her way out. The goodbye Miss Knuff she gave at the end is like a microcosm of the trial. Is Milagro Jr. or she completely and obviously disingenuous? So let's watch this.
That's my shoes. Talk about that. Where are the shoes from?
Child, wait a minute. Why are you looking like Cruella DeVille? But see, Cruella DeVille is beloved because she has style. What to use your words, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
But these some things nobody told.
How do you like Miami? How do you feel the treating of the truck?
Miami is a thank you.
It's not bad.
Child. Megan's lawyer, John O'Sullivan, not related to James P. Sullivan from Monsters, Inc., everybody. A partner in Quinn Emanuel's Miami office asked Milagro about hearing the power fire during Lane's trial. But she had an open mind on what happened that night. O'Sullivan said, I absolutely had an open mind, Milagro asked. Okay, so you thought Tory could be guilty? O'Sullivan asked. He could have been guilty based on the evidence that could have been presented when you go to trial, Milagro answered. So you basically are saying with the evidence that was presented that he could have been guilty, but you rode so hard for him. Oh, okay. All right. Let's keep going. You had already made up in your mind that Tory was innocent, O'Sullivan asked. I had an idea of what I figured could happen, which would be speculation, but once again, it was imperative that I went to the trial, Milagro answered. O'Sullivan questioned Milagro about Instagram post that was evidence in Lane's trial, in which Lane's account replies that's not true to someone who says people saying Kelsey powed her. As he tried to show connection between her and Lane, he asked her about her promotion of his music video Cap, which he's at a butcher shop chopping a horse leg with the HDS red on the specials menu behind him. But God forbid somebody did a special off of Tory Lane's head with his initials carved into his cheek. God forbid somebody gets upset about that. Like, See, men can't do anything to women and expect women not to respond. Just like women can't say nothing about men and not expect for a man to respond. Come on now. No. And no. Megan refers to her and her phrase "hot girl summer." O'Sullivan seemed to be implying through his questioning of Milagro on Monday that she highlighted the horse's leg to promote the video in coordination with Lanes, but Milagro testified that she was merely advancing the question debated by her followers. He was in a butcher shop. Who eats horses? So actually, I don't believe that. I don't believe it was actually a horse's leg. So you're a veterinarian now too, child? Okay. Milagro testified a lot of people were speculating. She continued, when I'm doing commentary, it's not about what I want to talk about, because otherwise I'll be set up there and talk to myself. I have to make sure that I'm on pulse of what my audience wants to talk about. Milagro spoke so fast the court board typed a transcript of the proceedings, stopped her several times, and U.S. District Judge Stallion Ortega warned her, this is not a video clip. This is not a podcast. Please slow down. She's asked you several times. O'Sullivan displayed text between Milagro and Lane's father-son star Peterson from February 2022 about Milagro traveling to Miami. Milagro said she was interviewing Peterson, and O'Sullivan asked if it's common for an interview subject to be paid by the person she's interviewing. Milagro said it wasn't, and said the arrangement was very custom. Milagro also testified that she had read the California Court of Appeals 46-page affirming Lane's convictions, which was issued last week. I am in a federal trial, and that's where my attention is. Milagro says she also said the ruling is left interest because she's under a gag order in the case that prohibits her from speaking publicly about related issues such as Lane's convictions. O'Sullivan referenced one of his team's most valuable pre-trial orders when he asked Milagro about missing text messages that a forensic technician analyzed before trial. Jurors will be instructed at the end of the trial that Milagro deleted text in the WhatsApp messaging service in violation of legal norms. Jurors will also be told they should assume and infer Milagro intended to deprive Megan of the evidence in the deleted messages, that at least some of the deleted messages related to the claims in the case were about plaintiff, and that these deleted messages were unfavorable to the defendant. U.S. Magistrate Judge Reed also ruled on Sunday that Lane should be sanctioned $20,000 and his lawyer Crystal Morgan $5,000 for their disruptive content during his November 14th deposition. Reed's ruling recommends jurors be told that Lane's refused to answer three questions: how he first came to know defendant Cooper. That's number one. Number two, whether Mr. Peterson communicated with defendant Cooper. And number three, whether he sent Ms. Cooper Instagram direct messages, text messages. Jurors have not yet heard about the specific questions Lane's dodged in his deposition, but they heard a lot about Milagro's deleted text during her testimony on Monday. Judge Ortega overruled several asked and answered objections from Milagro's lawyer, Jeremy McLemont, as O'Sullivan questioned Milagro about the deletions that a forensic analysis identifies. He mentioned the multi-hour pretrial hearing and asked Milagro if she was denying she deleted text Peterson's. Is there anything you take accountability for in that? O'Sullivan asked. Milagro testified that she believed she saved what y'all asked for, and she said she was not advised properly. It was not my goal or aim to ever try to deceive you guys, she testified. Milagro testified, I do feel that Megan got hurt, but the truth of what happened is indecipherable, and the case started to look like it doesn't matter what you represent. Jurors also saw a text Milagro sent Lanes early on before his trial that said, I don't know how your energy is, but everything's been so crazy that I can only imagine. I don't know how you're going to your life tonight, but if you gave me that or any exclusive, it'll change my life. I've been dying to know why you asked me for my number, regardless of what you do and how you do it. You're not a throwaway. No judgment holds the weight of that of the Most High. I wish you could. Child, I know you lying. I know you lying. Oh my Lord, I know you're lying. I know you're lying. I know you are. Oh my God. I can't. Oh, I can't do it. 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 Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay. Damn shame. Damn shame. So now she's a nun that helps people with, you know, trying to work through their sins. Oh my God. Milagro testified that she hoped Blades would grant her one exclusive interview, but she maintained that he did influence her coverage of his case. The 9 jurors were seated in about 2.5 hours Monday morning. I'll have more about them as the trial progresses. You can read my Twitter threads from the courthouse today, here. Jurors were told the trial will go until next Wednesday, and they may need to return the Monday after Thanksgiving. And then the Willie D. Ferguson Jr. U.S. Courthouse in Miami is probably the coolest courthouse I've ever seen. Oh, that's a courthouse? Oh, my Lord Jesus. And so right here, these are the 3 attorneys with Milagro, Jeremy Lemit, Natasha Ben Ami, and Lanisa Incorrect. Missing is Rhonda Dixon. Robin Dixon, get your fucking damn sister. Oh, my God. Of course, Robin Dixon would be a part of this shit somehow. Her trifling ass. Of course she would. And of course, as Robin Dixon's a trifling heifer who could not be responsible for telling her story on Bravo, she would have a line system. Now, y'all, I'm messing with you. I'm joking. Calm down. Okay? Rhonda Dixon and Robin Dixon are of no relation. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Who tried to join Lane's defense in 2023. She was involved pre-trial, but Milagro Second Lord told Judge Antonga that she won't be there for trial. On a final note, I was recognized at the Miami airport on Sunday. That's so cool. Got recognized at the airport. Q Will Smith's Miami banger. Our own Josh Stamos with the phenomenal court report. Megan Enough was done some of the best reporting last year's Young Thug trial, the ongoing thing of the Stallion trial. Look at that! That is awesome. And so there you go there. So that's everything that you need to know from day 1. Day 2 is coming up here. As you can see here, oh Lord, the chat is going to be chatting. So that's Pam Esquire there. Let me get you guys the link here, just in case you want to go after. Okay, so stay here because we got more show. Okay, but I'm just showing you where you can go after the show because it's going to be a replay regardless. And I'll tune into that too, and we'll come back and talk about it. Okay, good. Oh Lord, man, oh man, oh man. So let me do this here. There we go. So there is that link there that you can go to after this show. Okay, this is the link you can go to right here after this show and watch that. But let's roll on because we do have more intel for you all here from TMZ Hip Hop. Tory Lanez fined $20,000 and Megan Thee Stallion defamation case. Update: we caught up Megan and Milagro leaving court this afternoon. Both put on their best fashion foot forward. Keeping a bright face. This is fashion forward. Milagro, not so much. Megan told us she's ready for the case to be over while Milagro backfires K, or toss away K, as we call it over here, while styling her fashion over boots. So here she is here. So we're going to play both of these.
Here she is.
Child. God knew what he was doing when he made black women, okay?
How you feeling?
Good. You have a good experience today? Feeling good?
I'm just ready to be done.
We look lovely.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And thanks for being so kind with the photographers today.
Oh, y'all. Thank you.
All right, good luck.
Shout out to that TMZ photographer. Got in there, got the footage, and was respectful all the way. We love people who are respectful. Yes, we do. Okay, let's see this heifer. this tragic waste of disgrace, rather. Let's see how she looks.
No. Something. Things just fit better when they're shorter.
Okay, almost there.
Like your links.
So, how did it go today?
Been good, right? Y'all was there.
You feeling confident about tomorrow?
I feel like God is good all the time. That's what I feel like. How you feel today?
I feel great. Look at those fabulous shoes.
Talk about that.
Where are the shoes from?
Tasha K said I'm a shoe and but these from Fashion Nova, child. Ain't they cute? Get into it. Cold. Fashion Nova, I need a cold.
How do you like Miami? How do you feel they're treating you at the trial?
I can't talk about that, but Miami is a beautiful city. Miami is beautiful.
It's not bad.
It's not bad at all. I love Miami.
All right, good luck to you. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow.
Megan Thee Stallion's defamation trial. I'm sorry, y'all. She really thought she was a somebody walking. My Lord. Said nobody ever. Megan Thee Stallion's defamation trial against blogger milagro gramz, my bad. Flip of the tongue, Floridian slip. Starts today, or started yesterday, and things are already rocky for Tory Lanez. He and his attorney are being held in contempt of court. According to court docs obtained by TMZ Hip Hop, Megan's attorneys tried to depose Tory on 3 separate occasions, but they say he was disruptive and unresponsive each time. The most recent outburst was on November 15th. Megan's attorneys say Tory stormed out, called the attorney several expletives. They also claimed Tory's attorney, Crystal Morgan, attempted to coach him and failed to instruct him to answer the questions, leading the judge to find her in contempt as well. The judge fined $20,000 for his instruction of Megan's side, multiple attempts to dispose him, while Morgan was ordered to pay $5,000 for her part in the obstruction and her failure to uphold professional standards. It looks like there will be a fierce yet fashionable battle in the courtroom. I mean, that versus Thirsty Toxicity's online daughter of milagro scams. I mean, come on, dude. Are we really comparing beauty versus tragedy? Are we really doing this? Come on now. Let's be better. We were told Megan arrived at court with 4 lawyers and a small army of legal assistants. She was wearing a houndstooth black and white outfit in tall heels and 2 diamond rings on one hand, along with diamond earrings. Milagro arrived with 3 attorneys, and while she and Megan did not look at each other one time, our sources said Milagro appeared nervous and fidgety. Well, if you don't have nothing to hide, you shouldn't be nervous nor fidgety. Shocking, unless you commit a crime or crimes. Milagro was draped in all black with cow skin style. TMZ, y'all can say she looked like trash. It's okay. We look, y'all ain't entertainment tonight. You're not extra. You're not Access Hollywood. You can be raw. It's okay. It's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. High heel slides and a gold bracelet to complete the look. Tory lost his effort to overturn his conviction in a California appellate court last week. He's currently serving his 10-year prison sentence for his role in Megan. That trial could last all the way through December. Stay tuned. Okay, so stay tuned for sure. More coming up here from Gossip.com. Here, shout out to Gossip there. Milagro scams, gramz, hits the stand in Megan Thee Stallion defamation trial where Tory Lanez gets contempt clapback. Go Meg. Megan Thee Stallion's back in court facing Tory Lanez and milagro gramz in her defamation case, and that was Megan on the Jennifer Hudson show there. So Megan Thee Stallion has returned to the courtroom this time. Both Tory Lanez and blogger milagro gramz in her ongoing defamation lawsuit against the pair on November 17th. 30-year-old rapper Milagro appeared for the trial's opening day. Milagro made her first testimony, though things quickly took a turn for Tory Lanez. According to court filings obtained by TMZ, Lanez 33 and his attorney were found in contempt of court. Megan's legal team attempted to dispose Tory on 3 separate occasions so that he could provide sworn testimony, but they say each attempt was derailed by his disruptive behavior. Most recently, on November 15th, attorneys claimed that Tory stormed out of the deposition, hurling expletives at counsel. They also alleged his attorney, Mr. Morgan, tried to coach him and failed to ensure that he answered questions properly, prompting the judge to hold her in contempt as well. The judge issued a $20,000 fine against Tory for obstructing Megan's repeated deposition efforts, while Morgan was ordered to pay $5,000 for her role in the obstruction and for violating professional standards, noted. So there is the official notice there. Why has Megan Thee Stallion filed a defamation case against milagro, gramz, and Tory Lanez? This current defamation case stems from Megan's 2024 lawsuit against milagro, gramz, and Tory Lanez. Megan, whose legal name is Megan Pete, eventually will be Megan Pete Thompson. We're speaking that into existence for both of them, Clay and Megan, filed suit against Milagro, born Milagro Cooper, accusing the blogger of accepting money from Tory Lanez to orchestrate a smear campaign against her. The alleged campaign began after Tory Lanez's 2020 arrest and sequential conviction for powering Megan. He is currently serving a 10-year prison sentence for the incident. In February, Billboard reported that Judge Otonga allowed Megan's case to move forward, signed Megan's claim that Milagro violated Florida law by sharing a pornographic deep fake of the rapper. Milagro's attorneys argue that she merely liked the post on Twitter. The judge just credited her actions and seen it beyond simply like the post. The judge wrote on the Billboard by liking a twitter.com post that featured a deep fake video. The video was exhibited on defendant's twitter.com account. Like Space, she added that defendant also brought the video before the public, where she allegedly directed viewers of the post to click on her likes page where the video had been archived. According to TMZ on Monday, Megan arrived in court with 4 attorneys and a sizable team of legal assistants fully prepared for trial. Milagro, accompanied by 3 lawyers, reportedly appeared tense and avoided eye contact with Megan throughout the day. Legal affairs and trials of Megan cannot know that Milagro testified Monday in a federal Miami courthouse as she merely spoke about the orographic deepfake circulating online of the rapper. Did not show the video. Unfortunately, sex tapes are something of public interest that came up. I spoke about, Cooper said, as the first witness in the federal trial Monday. Her attorney argued in opening statements that Milagro never posted or distributed the video, and point in Megan's allegation that Milagro knowingly shared this doctor's sexual image. Megan's suit also includes 2 additional claims: defamation, intentional infliction of emotional distress. Jurors then heard audio of Milagro telling followers that she had liked the video, instructed them to go to my likes. They also listened to her speculate about whether the video was authentic, saying this has got to be AI or artificial intelligence. Milagro said during Megan's lawyer Marie Hyperion's 20-minute opening statement to the jury, a 5-minute for when they viewed the explicit video. She apologized to the jurors for playing it, warning, I want to acknowledge how disturbing this is. Imagine having to sit in court and watch this play for a room full of strangers. That's what we're asking Megan to do today, but you need to see it to understand what Milagro Cooper promoted. Hyperina also played a recording of Milagro gramz commenting about Megan began, at the end of the day, a bitch lying on somebody's lowdown, so believe what the fuck you want to believe. Milagro was also saying she wants to select Megan according to legal affairs and trials of Megan enough. This case, Hyperion argued this about someone who wasn't there that night. The defendant, Milagro Cooper, she didn't see the fear or the blood or the pow, but she saw something else. Her shot had the spotlight. She added this case is about what Milagro Cooper did with her shot at the spotlight. Hyperion added that jurors will hear how Milagro turned Black and Megan into her brand, how she coordinated with Tory Lanez and his team, how she built her platform by tearing Megan down. Notably, just last week, Tory lost his appeal in California for his 2020 conviction. He will continue to serve his 10-year sentence for powering Megan Thee Stallion in June. The gag order was placed on Milagro gramz at the request of Megan to prevent the blogger from spreading misinformation about her. So that's everything that you need to know for that. So yeah, and then this is Coffee City. I just want to show this video here. So shout out to Coffee City. A really good content career, I might add, by the way. Let me just say that.
Stallion's lawsuit. So a lot has been going on. Let's get into these little clips.
Talk about my shoes. Talk about that.
Where are the shoes from?
Toxicity said I'm a she-eating hoe, but these from Fashion Nova. Cold, Fashion Nova, it's cold.
How do you like Miami? How do you feel the treating you in the truck?
But Miami is a
Thank you.
Miami.
It's not bad. I do like your
Thank you.
Step for me.
Oh, hang on. I didn't know I had music in it. My bad.
So, how did it go today?
Good, right?
I'm going to skip ahead because we already saw it.
Your field team calling you 24/7? Give them something better than your phone number. Connect Team's team manager.
Both look good. Now, I believe they both look amazing.
Good luck.
I believe they both look amazing, okay? Megan and Milagro Gramz both look good. Now, Milagro Gramz went on Station Head because she wanted to chat with her fans. And while she was on Station Head, Dennis Byron called her. And you all know Dennis Byron and Milagro Gramz had gotten into it before because he's team Meg Thee Stallion, I believe. I'm not sure, allegedly. But yeah, he called her while she was on live and she had to cut off. So we don't really know how their conversation went, but he did call her and told her that she looked good. She also addressed the fact that Armand Wiggins wants to go and, report on this case. And she says that Armand likes to follow her everywhere she goes. She seems to be in a good spirit, chatting with her fans. So let's get into what she had to say. Please hit the like button for me, and I'll see you guys in my next video.
Child, hello?
Oh, we're going to get to that next.
Hello. Come on, roses. I love
Hey, forward to
it.
it.
I love
Brother,
it.
love you as always.
That's why all y'all should have had a goddamn hoodie. We could have wore our hoodies together, bitch. But to come here and to see all of these beautiful flowers here and to know that speaks to all of us being flowers from the concrete, that makes me so happy. That is beautiful. Oh.
What?
So, I had a long day today.
That flowers
I am
from the
going to take
concrete.
an hour-and-a-half nap and get back up. So I'm not going to be on here long at all. But I had to touch bases with y'all. I was minding my business today when I saw fucking TMZ in my face.
First of all, flowers out of the concrete is you're overcoming cancer, right? You finally get over a drug addiction, right? Or an addiction, rather. You finally achieve that dream job, right? You see your kids graduate. That's flowers out the concrete energy. You showcasing a artificial intelligence pornographic video and directing your followers to it, and then you say you wanted to slap Megan. That's not flowers out the concrete energy, okay? So stop the bullshit. Coffee C was being very nice. Now listen, did Milagro look cute? Yes. But, okay, outside cute, inside so is ugly as fuck. What we talking about here? Moving on.
And I gotta be honest, for some people that swear they don't give a about me, as in the public.
By the way, y'all,
I do feel like TMZ was waiting
by the way,
to...
Pam Esquire just went live. So stay here because we got more show. We got Porsha Williams. We got the Emmys. We got Mackenzie Scott. We got AMC. We got Wendy Osefo and Nicki Minaj. We got a lot more show. We're just covering this because this is a prevalent destination that y'all are traveling to. So
try to have a moment with me. And they did not get it. Okay?
Huh? Girl, TMZ is bigger than you. Oh my God. How did they try to have a moment with you? Like in the clip, they asked, how did it go today? They talked about your shoes. They were very respectful to you. Like, child, I They want a moment with you. You need a moment with them so you can be relevant. Oh my Lord Jesus. Child, let's roll on.
How do you define luxury?
I can't with the bullshit.
Is it premium materials used to craft something that will last? Is it certain features that facilitate the best in performance? Or is it simply an impeccable style that astonishes you?
And that's just it. So, that's all I really have to say about that. Right, I definitely feel like they tried to have a moment with me, and that's why I said what I said, how I said it, and kept it fucking pushing. And to see the caption of the video of me say God is good, bitch, that's who the I am.
That's who you are. Child, you ain't God. There's only one Alpha, Omega, but the beginning, the end, Jehovah Jireh, my provider, the Prince of Peace. That surpasses all understanding. I don't think your ass died on a cross with, nails in your hands. I don't think so. You know what I mean? I think Jesus was a man. Now, unless you want to transform into a man and go back in time and volunteer as tribute, in the words of the Hunger Games, may the odds ever be in your favor. And you want to be Katniss Everdeen, child, you not God. Stop that shit. That's like saying out loud, if you're not sinning, Jesus died for nothing. Which no real Christian ever would say that, believe that, or be about that thinking. Let's roll on.
Right. Where that's what's important. Like, I just always want to exalt the name of God. TMZ don't even understand how anointed the mob is. We got TMZ writing God is good on their page because it take us to bring God over there. When you ever seen them say God is good on some other TMZ? Exactly. So God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. What? Regardless of anything in this world. So that's the most important thing.
Hang on, Florida. Hang on a second. Now, Florida, you've been here for my deep dive lives, right? I did a Walt Disney World rebrand master plan. I've pitched, Uno Social Club, Disney Quest, the Las Vegas hotels, and many more other pitches, right? Have I ever said to those companies that I'm the God that y'all need to fix all this shit? Now, have I said that I think I'm a genius and I could, bring something to the table? Absolutely, I've said that because I believe that within my soul that I execute that. That's why I'm allowed to say that. But I have never said that I'm God to all these companies. Child, I cannot. So this is Milagro Scams, who basically is the younger version of Thirsty Toxicity. And she's on trial against Megan Stallion. We're going to call her Megan Pete Thompson. I'm not going to call her Megan Pete Lee. Megan Lee, Miss Lee, if you're nasty, because that's Clay's woman. And I'm going to respect that relationship because I'm believing for them, okay? But basically made an AI-generated, pornographic video. Said that she wanted to slap Megan and was riding on Daystar's virtual brain. I mean, she was, throwing it back hard. Okay, so she's on trial, and she just said that TMZ wanted a moment with her, and that it took the mob and milagro gramz for TMZ to say God is good on their page. Now, Milagro, I know you don't watch this channel, but there was a person named Pretty Brown Eyes that made fun of Tea Talk with Your Girl by saying she was in that lower circle where Thirsty Toxicity went after her one kidney, and that wasn't cool. And I had to check her, Pretty Brown Eyes. I also had to check Prosperity Thick Girl 40 when Too Feisty said she had no teeth in her mouth. I thought that wasn't cool either. You can't preach civility and then think you're gonna get humanity. You can't do that shit. You did what the fuck you did, and now you in this shit. Child, I cannot. She said that TMZ won a moment with her, and because of her and the mob, that God was mentioned on TMZ's website, and that her and the mob are anointed. What the fuck? What the flying fuck is going on here? Let's roll on.
Yeah.
I would shout out to the 13 people, 15 people. I'm seeing y'all. Y'all can type in the chat. We cool over here. We cool in the game. Yes, we are. Welcome and glad to have you here. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We are live on tour. Let's keep going.
I love to see God exalted. That's what I really liked. I hope y'all like my outfit because
now, Florian, you watch Housewives, correct? You watch Housewives, right? Let's look at these two outfits, okay? Because Florian's a housewife connoisseur, right? I am not. I just watch it for y'all. But let's look at these two outfits. Here is Megan's outfit. Right, there's Megan's outfit right there, right? That's Megan's. And then that's Milagro's. Hang on, let me play it so y'all can see the full outfit, okay? Of what Milagro wore. And I want all of y'all to just tell me if, you know, Milagro was on Bravo and Megan was on Bravo, who would slay? Who would slay? Let's pretend that we are BravoCon, right? And this is Milagro's look at BravoCon, right? Let's just pretend. So this is Milagro's look at BravoCon. And this is Megan's look at BravoCon. Let's have a conversation here. I'm just keeping it a buck. I think Megan would win. Just say. Because, I mean, Milagro looks like a bird that needs to be put down. You know what? Really? You really want to have something to say right now? Okay, you said scroll to Milagro. Okay, I'm gonna scroll to her. Okay, what do you want to say? Because we live right now. Really? Okay, all right. There's an animal that has something that they want to say. By the way, shout out to the 20 people I saw y'all here.
What do we got here? Huh? You got your little satchel bag, huh? Your little ponytail, huh? Give me what's in the bag. I'll bite your fingertips off and your ponytail. Give me what's in the satchel. I know what's in the satchel. That's all I ask. Can you give me what's in the satchel?
You really interrupted my damn life, you fucking damn blue bird from Looney Tunes, to say that shit. You know what? I get no respect around here. I get no respect around here. Shout out to the 24 people here. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Glad to have you here. If you're wondering what's going on, we're live on tour. I'm the virtual tour at Bradley. These are the legendary tours and awards of legendary Alpha MC, the virtual trials, the virtual tour family. Lacey W has called these people her tour family, and Nicki News on our system has called these people her tour sisters. If you are liking the vibe, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, hit the notification button, hit the all bell, so you know whenever we are live on tour, uploading a short, or doing a video. There is new content coming out of here every single damn day. Glad to have all you here. 24 people. First of all, let me applaud that, because that means there's a vibe going on here. Let me applaud y'all. I'm gonna applaud you 2 more times because you're that damn good. And just one more time for the one more time because you really are that good. Glad to have you here. All right, let's get back to this video, child.
let me tell you what's so special about the mob. Y'all with me the long way. So we can laugh with each other. We can.
That makes them special because they fuck with you. I mean, Team 12 fucked with Kenya Moore, but Kenya Moore did Revenge P and she lost her whole job. I guess she loves them because they roll for her doing Revenge P on national TV. Rolling on.
Can laugh at each other. But that don't mean if you with a bitch and you claiming something that you don't want that shit to look a certain way. So even though we could laugh at the dress and the picture that wasn't flattering, we still need to step it up. Does that make sense? So, yo, we can laugh and we can have fun and we can do all of that. But we need to get that shit together if you repping some shit. Now, how the you supposed to be the spokesperson and bitch, you looking a fool? Exactly. So they said right, because I was laughing at that dope picture. You see? You see how they go? Exactly. So, when I do anything, all I care about is if the mob put it.
I was doing everything wrong. 6 months of this, nothing to show for it. Then I saw what actually sells. I felt so...
So you care about what the mob thinks of you, but yet you don't give a fuck about yourself. Wow, that says a lot. So basically, they're master and you the slave. Okay, roll on.
So when I put on my coat this morning over my shoulders, I said, I hope the mob like it. I swear to God. I said, I hope the mob like my outfits.
Right.
Okay. And so I hope y'all like my little outfit. And yeah, that's it, babe. I'm so tired. What you said? Oh, well, thank you so much. Now, TMZ, I don't like how the video didn't have no filter on it. I don't like that. Bitch. Then they can't, man, Uncle KC.
She's talking about a filter.
Internet.
A filter, a
He know what
motherfucking
he
filter.
talking about, and I know exactly what he talking about. This bitch then went online hating so bad that she then went through the fucking TMZ video and paused it to catch me standing bad. Bitch, I look pigeon-toed and retarded, but I was in motion. I was walking out the door, and holding the door open.
So wait a
and
minute,
just
you get upset by how somebody froze a video, but yet you asking for a filter. Wait, hang on. Let me come on the big screen. I just want to make sure that we good over here. She upset about somebody dragging for how she looked, holding the door open, whatever the fuck. But she said that she looked pigeon-toed and retarded. We don't use the word retarded, but I'm utilizing her words to make a point. But yet is upset about TMZ not giving a filter on her. One more time. She got upset about somebody pausing the frame, doing the Ricky Bobby stopping, posing for the frame. But yet she said, Milagro said that she looked pigeon-toed rather, and retarded. But yet she's upset that TMZ didn't give her a filter. Let's roll on.
middle of coming out of the doors. Let me post it on Discord. Hold on. When I tell you I screamed and laughed so hard at that shit, I say, you hoes is so sick. So somebody went online and said that Millie looked cute, right? Somebody said she looks absolutely not good. But then I want to show you the freeze frame. Like, when I say these hoes is so petty. I ain't lying. I say, now, hold on, bitch. I got it off of Twitter. That's what I sent you.
Wait, now, hang on a second. That is giving penguin energy. Hang on one second. Give me a moment. And listen, no disrespect to the Batman fans, okay? Don't listen, no disrespect. We love all characters. We welcome all over here as long as you are in your right damn mind, okay? But so is this what we doing? Hang on one second. Because I just want Hang on 1 second. I just want to make sure that we I cannot deal with this bullshit. So is this what we're doing? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry to y'all. I am so. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now, milagro. Like this. Okay, we're almost done.
And let me tell you something. Tasha K, what I said to Tasha K is business banter. Y'all, I just put the picture up though. What I did with Tasha K is business banter. It ain't nothing deep. It ain't nothing, honestly. Honestly.
Business banter. My thoughts, how many black-owned businesses rather have we promoted on this show? I just want to know. Fortune, you've been here too. To everybody that's been here before, or you've seen me enough times, how many black-owned businesses have we covered over here? I just want to know. Because I feel like I've done more business banter than her whole existence as a human being having a channel or anything else. Because I mean, business banter is, oh my God. Okay, y'all, listen. Here's this new business. This is coming from a child. This is coming from a woman. I give context, conjecture, and connection of why it's born. Thank you. Too many to remember. And what you did was business banter. They will let anybody have a career that has a mouth on them. My Lord Jesus, let's roll on.
Shoes was cute. Banter. My coat was cute. My dress was cute. Big hair was cute. My makeup was cute. I was cute. So hello. Then somebody went on Twitter and said I look like when Martin had that flashback episode and he wore the El Dorado hat with that mother poncho.
I'm sorry.
So there's a lot of stigma in.
Okay.
I say
we're gonna get to Porsha in a minute, y'all. We just got.
They said, now, somebody said, they said I like how Millie did that pimp walk and did that spin. That ain't no pimp walk. I told you my toenail about to break off my broke toe.
Now, wait 1 fucking minute. I am a pimp named Slip. Hang, Bray, get on the big screen, motherfucker. I know she not talking about a pimp walk. Hey, everybody, it's a pimp named Slipback on Brainley's Virtual Live. Glad to have all you here. Now, Brainley, my nigga, Brainley. Let me ask you a question. So you mean to tell me that this fucking bitch right here said a pimp walk, but yet she got upset about somebody freezing the picture, and she looked in like a pigeon, like you showed the picture from Batman. But yes, she upset that she didn't get no filter. But yes, she got a broken toe. Where the fuck they do that? You know what? I gotta get. Hey, bend y'all fucking asses over. I need my fucking check. I gotta go, Brian. I gotta go. I love you, brother. Keep doing the fucking damn thing. Y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. It's a pimp named Slipback. Brainley's Virtual Tour Live. Oh my God. You did not have to be that damn extra. Jesus. I am so sorry, y'all. Jesus Christ. Let's get back to this. Okay, let's just get back to this. Okay.
Y'all know, well, I can't walk regular right now. What is going on? Pimp walk. Bitch, I'm trying to make it. Don't you understand? Man, this sick. The shit that y'all doing to me is sick.
She said she's just trying to make it. What do you think Megan was trying to do? She was trying to make it. Do you know what really trying to make it is? Trying to decide if your kids are going to have a roof over their head or food in the fridge. You know what's trying to make it? Try and take care of your parents who can't take care of you, and insulin and everything else is going up. You know what's trying to make it? trying to get venture capital for a business to help the culture, but yet we got fucking racist, sexist, every fucking thing else in the White House that don't want nobody in the world that doesn't look like them to even fucking exist. That's what trying to make it looks like. You know what trying to make it is? Not becoming strange fruit in a fucking tree. You know what trying to make it is? 9 black kids walking through a damn school called Central High School in Arkansas, so your ass can be the dumb bitch that you are. That's what trying to make it is. Let's roll on.
Okay. They said Armand asking people, do they want him to go? Child, bye. They said, girl, they calling you Milagro de Ville. But that's what I was going for. So I like that. I like that because I wanted to do a spin on Natalie. He always trying to be in my motherfucking mix. But now I wanted it to be Cruella de Vil inspired with the black and the white, and that's why I went with zebra with the coat, because I was like, you know what?
Now, Floritan, you and I are theme park brothers in Christ, right? Did Cruella de Vil kidnap puppies or did she kidnap zebras? I'm just confused. Now, I know Marty was a zebra in Madagascar, but I do believe that 101, the title was 101 Dalmatians, not 101 zebras. Now correct me if I'm wrong, please. Because that's like Wendy Osefo saying liberty and beyond, but it is to infinity and beyond. Please correct me, Florentine, if I'm off, please. Okay, let's roll on.
That duality. I like the texture of the coat and the pattern on it, and then I like the pattern on the shoes and the. Let me tell you something. The person from TMZ that was hanging around today, he loved my shoes. And that's why he put detail into his description of my shoes. Talking about some cowhide.
But you said TMZ was trying to have a moment with you. But now you're talking about how they liked your shoes? Chop. Okay.
Shoes, I bet you know that was right, bitch. They're a nice textured zebra print pump. And so he walked up to me and he was like, he complimented my look. He said, but I love those shoes. I said, ain't they cute? So when you hear me in the audio saying, get into the shoes, I know you like my shoes, that's because we had already talked about that. So he was looking with it. I did meet Dammit today.
Down there, okay.
The franchise partner program was something that was good for me. I had all.
I paused because I'm about to say something and I mean it. If Dammit go on live calling me fat like these other fake ass hoes, I'm gonna pull his motherfucking braid.
Now wait a minute, hang on a second. You can't call Dammit out for shit. You a public figure, bitch. What we doing here? Let's roll on.
Every time one of these people off of YouTube come up and be around me,
by the
they
way,
be like,
everybody should know I like thick women, okay? So ain't nothing wrong with some happy weights, okay? But sincere, you can't get upset with Dammit if he calls you that.
Like, they be like, oh, you so nice, you so this, you so that. And so he was very nice to me. He bought me a Coke. You know I love Coca-Cola. And
okay, child.
He was very
sweet.
sweet.
Thank you for giving description, because when you say Coke can mean anything. Just saying. She gave a description of what Coke was, okay? So let's just roll on.
Okay. He was very sweet.
Shut up, right?
So I didn't have a negative encounter with him today in any capacity at all. But how many times have we been around people And they then ran off and on Mad Day called me a fat ass Kelly Price. Okay?
I'm sorry, that was horrible.
How many times have I been sweet and genuine and thought I had a positive exchange with somebody and they then left and called me a fat ass Kelly Price?
Well, I mean,
Get into it.
I mean, for the record, I mean, you and Kelly Price both went after black women. So, I mean, birds of a feather flock together.
Get into it.
Oh, my God.
So, he was pleasant. Oh, and guess who else I met today? Unoric. I did meet Unoric today. And so that was a pleasure. Why is Dennis Byron calling my phone? Hold on, y'all. Stay right here.
Keep going. You have a big house and a nice
Hello?
nice things in one day. I received that. Thank
Hello?
you very much. I received that. Thank you.
Hold on. You sound look beautiful today.
You look beautiful today.
Oh, you mean that?
Wait a minute, because you don't know how to be authentic. It's hard for you to believe that somebody can be authentic to you. Lord, that ain't the pot calling the kettle black.
Don't play with me.
Y'all always calling me a fat ass behind my back.
Not me. Don't play with me.
I look good today?
You always look good, folks.
I know that's right. What's going on?
This is worse than Claudia Jordan.
I got it.
With Connect Team, your field workers can log in with just their phone number, no email needed, and it's really easy to use. The communication.
All right, y'all, that is it. Let's roll on to some Porsha Williams. Damn it, you've been patient long enough. From the root, everybody. While Porsha Williams might be in trouble with the feds, while bravocon went off without hitch, the same can't be said for Real Housewives of Atlanta star Porsha Williams. Here's what we know. While Andy Cohen's bravocon went off without a hitch over the weekend in Las Vegas, the same can't be said for Real Housewives of Atlanta star Porsha Williams. In particular, it looks like she may be in some sort of federal trouble. Let's get into it. Now, the last time we updated you on Williams was back in October when ex-husband Simon Gubati and other legal mess regarding the TV star's potential residency in Nigeria. Specifically, Gubati reportedly withdrew his sponsorship support for her to receive her Nigerian resident permit, a move that was met with some scathing online reactions at the time. Now it seems like Williams is once again facing some sort of legal trouble for an entirely different reason. The Roa star was reportedly traveling back from Las Vegas back to her hometown of Atlanta over the weekend, where an incident occurred mid-flight. Though details were initially unknown, whatever happened caused the reality star to have to meet with local police after she walked off the Delta plane. The Atlanta arm of the FBI confirmed to TMZ that it was looking into the situation. FBI Atlanta is aware of an incident on a Delta flight on November 16th. 11, or at least one of the personal spokesperson for the FBI, Atlanta said we're looking to see whether any federal charges may or may not apply. Later Tuesday morning, Williams' attorney spoke with Lauren LaRosa, say that 3 times, at the Breakfast Club and provided more details into what happened. Ms. Williams was verbally assaulted by an irate and unhinged passenger without provocation. Well, how the heck? Quick question. By the way, 39 people in the building. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. Now, listen, I've never been in first class, but don't first class usually go in first? Then, you do the main cabin select, then you do the main cabin plus, and then you do main cabin. Like, I'm just asking a question. So was this person in first class too? I'm just wondering. So with that being said, the passenger then proceeded to make false allegations that were in direct conflict with observations from several eyewitnesses. The attorney conveyed a statement as with any incident occurring on board an aircraft, federal authorities are required to conduct an investigation involving all parties to determine what, if any, offenses occur. Ms. Williams has every intention of cooperating with law enforcement to whatever extent necessary and remains confident that the passenger will be charged. As far as Delta Airlines is concerned, they have yet to confirm that there was an incident involving 2 passengers, but they have yet to release details. So that's everything you need to know for that. And then right here, People Magazine, people.com, pretty much the same thing. I wanted to bring this up so that way you guys know it is official. Right here. Let's see here. Porsha Williams breaks silence after Delta flight incident. She says she was verbally assaulted by an unhinged passenger. So basically, just showing y'all this here on Sunday, November 16th. Porsha Williams was seen exiting Delta Airlines flight in the Las Vegas airport with law enforcement. Her lawyer, Joe Abernathy, tells People Magazine, people.com, in a statement that the Real Housewives of Atlanta was verbally assaulted by an irate and unhinged passenger without provocation on the plane. Hamarashi adds that Williams is cooperating with law enforcement to whatever extent necessary and remains confident that passenger will be charged. So there is that there. Just wanted to bring that to your attention because it was a big story. And that's why you also have to make sure that you let the facts play out, right? Because you don't want to be milagro scams. I mean, grams, my bad. All right, y'all. More Bring This Virtual Tour Live coming up right from this space right here, right now. From blacknews.com right here, one of our great sources here. Actually, before that story, let's do this one. Sorry, y'all. So, and this is going to relate to Mackenzie Scott. So from Variety.com, NBC's Sunday Night Football pushes 2026 Emmys to a Monday in September as the network wheel expires, right? So NBC Universal and the Television Academy are ahead of schedule, announcing the 2026 Emmys date earlier than usual. The TV Academy hasn't yet unveiled next year's Emmy calendar, but already has a date for the ceremony, Monday, September 14, 2026. Y'all holding the Emmys on a Monday? On a Monday? Like, don't people have work on Monday? Like, I mean, I know it's Hollywood, y'all can do what you want to do, but on a Monday? Interesting. Okay, the move to Monday is no surprise given that NBC and Peacock hold the rights to the 78th annual event, or 78th event in recent years when it's NBC's turn to air the Emmys under the soon-to-be expired wheel deal, which means every year a different network gets the show. The network moves the show to Mondays in order to avoid its broadcast of Sunday Night Football. The last time NBC had the Emmys in 2022, the show was held on Monday, September 12th, and hosted by Saturday Night Live star Kenan Thompson. In 2017, NBC held the event hosted by Weekend Update anchors Colin Jost and Michael Che on Monday, September 17th. For the three times NBC had the Emmys before that had moved the telecast to August before the NFL season began, but that was ultimately deemed too early as it came several weeks before the traditional start of the fall TV season. NBC's telecast will rep the final Emmys under the current wheel deal. The window for the TV on a new contract began after the most recent telecast, but there's no indication that talks have heated up yet. The most recent 8-year deal signed by the Big Four in 2018 cost about $8.25 million in annual license fees. TV Academy could opt to simply renew the current contract at more networks and platforms like Netflix, or go the exclusive route with one outlet. That could be dangerous, however, as the TV Academy learned in the past. Having an exclusive partner might mean more marketing, but also might alienate all the other networks and platforms that right now help support the org. Ryan's idea to create a roadblock in which the entire industry airs the Emmys and helps pay for it. Which, honestly, to tell you the truth, I think that's probably the best bet. Because if you move it to Netflix, then guess what? Netflix is going to want this, that, and the third. If you move it to ABC, they're going to ask for this, that, and the third. Now, YouTube allegedly, they were in talks to get the Oscars. We covered that here on Bring This Virtual Tour Live. Personally, to me, I think that diversity, equity, inclusion matters here. I mean, think about if you turn on the TV to see ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox, and CW all airing the Emmys, a rising tide lifts all boats. So I think that's probably what's going to happen with the Emmys there for sure. So, all right, now let's get to Mackenzie Scott, because some of these HBCU students could be receiving Emmys. Yes, they could. So now from blacknews.com here, yes, indeed. Right here, Jeff Bezos' ex-wife Mackenzie Scott gives more than $700 million to HBCUs. Come on here now. Mackenzie Scott, who was the ex-wife of billionaire Jeff Bezos, has donated more than $700 million to HBCUs A billionaire herself, she continues to provide some of the largest gifts these schools have ever received, helping expand programs, increase access, and support long-term growth. Her newest round of donations rolled out this fall, according to ABC News. Prairie View A&M University of Texas received $63 million. Bowie State University of Maryland received $50 million. And Philander Smith University of Arkansas received $19 million. Come on! Woo, pigs to a Razorback! I'm from Arkansas. What did you expect? I mean, I'm excited for Maryland, right? I'm excited for Texas, but home is home, okay? So listen, don't at me. Listen, all HBCUs are getting paid, okay? That's what we should be clapping about, okay? It's like Arkansas more than the others. But blessings to everybody. Each donation ranks among the single biggest gifts in the history of those campuses. Bowie State is now the 15th HBCU to receive an unrestricted contribution from Scott this school year. President Aminta H. Burek thanked her for the support and said it arrives at a crucial moment in the school's 160-year history story, rather. In her statement, she noted that the gift will expand access, research, strengthen academics, and support the next generation of student leaders. Higher education is the pathway to upward social mobility for our students and the communities we serve. And with this gift, their futures are brighter than ever. Revotes added, Scott's donations have averaged about $47 million and have reached HBCUs across multiple states. Norfolk State University of Virginia recently received $50 billion and said the reward will catapult the school toward its next level of excellence. Howard University received the largest HBCU donation from her this year, a $80 million gift in early November. She also awarded $70 million to the United Negro College Fund in September. A mind is a terrible thing to waste, but a wonderful thing to invest in everybody. UNICEF President and CEO Michael L. Lomax praised her impact on her sake, Mackenzie Scott, and saying she's rewriting the book on philanthropy, not just in this country, but in the world. HBCUs have long carried financial challenges tied to America's history of racial inequality. Recently, the Department of Education redirected more than $400 million to the schools based on performance, bringing their total federal funding for the fiscal year of 2025 to $1.3 billion. Secretary of Education Linda McMahon, who got confused with A1 steak sauce versus AI. I just want to put that in the timeline. Has described HBCUs as pillars of excellence since 1837. They're pillars of excellence, but yet you serve a president who don't give a fuck about black people. Okay, rolling on. I just want to bring that to y'all attention. USF official Lorigas V. Murray called the new federal boost nothing short of a godsend for HBCUs. And by the way, everybody, Beatsville has a BOGO buy one get for free ring. So to all the fellas out there, if you're looking for an engagement ring, that ring costs $125. We look out for each other over here. We look out for each other. But congratulations to Mackenzie Scott, and keep being amazing. And shout out to you, good sister. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right, y'all. AMC's got something for all you reality heads out there. Yes, indeed, they do. So from Variety.com, all reality AMC Networks launches new streamer for unscripted program. This comes to us from Variety.com. Yes, indeed. Here, AMC Networks has launched a new streaming service called All Reality, available as an add-on to Prime Video for $4.99 per month. More platforms coming soon. The streamer features reality franchises from WeTV and other brands under the AMC umbrella, including Love After Lockup, The Braxtons, Mama June, and a new iteration of Bridezillas narrated by Tamar Braxton. Oh my God. Okay, we might have to review that. Tamar and Bridezillas? What the flying fuck? By the way, 40 people here. First of all, let me just come on screen for just a minute. Y'all, I sincerely appreciate y'all, whether you are in the bushes or you want to come out in the live chat. Listen, you are safe here, okay? This is one of the most progressive, understanding, and open-minded channels. If you come in the chat with respect, I show respect always. The fact that 40 people are here right now, thank y'all. Sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, this is so overwhelming. I always, in our anthem, it says, just because we're not being seen by everybody doesn't mean we're not being seen by who needs to see us. So shout out to the 40 people, 38 people here right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much. I just want to take that moment to say that. So thank you so much. All right. right, let's get back to this here. The reality service launched Tuesday with 2,500 hours of reality television and more series to come. Do y'all need like talk shows and stuff? Because listen, there's a good show on YouTube. Just saying, called Brainley's Virtual Tour Live. Hello, just saying on reality. We cover reality TV very well around here. We do after shows, do after show reviews. So all reality, call me. AMC, call me. We can talk about some things. I can be on 5 nights a week. Okay, so but you just gotta hook me up to We TV's YouTube channel, the All Reality YouTube channel. And then of course you gotta let me broadcast from my YouTube channel. But we'll talk, paycheck and stuff like that a little bit later on. But listen, you have not because you ask not. Every season of Growing Up Hip Hop and Marriage Boot Camp will be available, as well as new episodes of the Graham Norton Show. Plus, there are anthology series like True Crime Story, It Could Happen Here, hosted by Hilary Bird Morgan. AMC Networks has produced some of the most compelling stories on television, from our award-winning original dramas to popular long-running reality franchises with characters and plot twists that rival even the most dramatic scripted fare, said Corey Tomazo, the company's executive vice president of linear and streaming products. As the home of the world's largest collection of targeted streaming services, we are thrilled to bring reality TV viewers the program they love, most available for the first time on a single streaming platform in the United States. All reality with thousands of hours of unapologetically addictive reality TV, including new installments of iconic franchises like Bridezillas. We're excited to bring fans more of the drama they can't get enough of, with none of the filter. So there you go. Speaking of filters, ladies and gentlemen, just want to bring this up to you from The Sun. This is an exclusive. Shout out to Kempire. I don't think we're going to have time for the video, but we'll try to squeeze at least some of it in for sure. And like, comment, share, subscribe to Kempire there. Exclusive. Damning evidence. RHOP stars Dr. Wendy Osefo's emails, bank records, and Instagram accounts seized by law enforcement in fraud case. Inside how investigators targeted their email and Instagram accounts. The Real Housewives of Potomac stars Wendy and Eddie Osefo's emails, bank records, and Instagram accounts were seized by law enforcement in their fraud case, the U.S. Sun can exclusively reveal. Court filings from the state attorney's office revealed both Eddie and Wendy's various records were seized by law enforcement who were investigating the couple's alleged insurance fraud after they faked a break-in at their home. So there is Wendy and Eddie there. And here's the mugshot shots. My Lord. Wendy and Eddie were arrested on October 9th and was sequentially hit with a slew of charges, including conspiracy, false/misleading info, and insurance fraud. The state's index of information produced in discovery revealed that investigators gained access to the Real Housewives of Potomac stars' Gmail accounts, as well as a third Gmail account that did not include either of their names. Those emails were accessed via a search and seizure warrant served to Google. Additionally, Wendy's Instagram accounts, which were a target of the investigation after she posed with a ring she claimed was stolen, were also the subject or a search and seizure warrant, which was served to Meta platforms, basically Facebook. Through Meta Facebook, investigators were able to access Wendy's Instagram with the handle The Dr. Wendy Show, as well as her main account with the handle Wendy Osefo. Search and seizure warrant was also served on Wendy's Apple ID. Another was served to a company called Now Inc., as well as home security companies Ring Protect Incorporated, ADT Security Services. In addition to the search and seizure warrants, the Discovery Index also included bank records from Ally Bank, American Express, and Capital One. Several luxury retailers were listed as contributing to the discovery, including Van Cleef, Louis Vuitton, Saks, and Ascot Diamonds. Additionally, the state responded to Wendy and Eddie's claims that their arrests were illegal, due in part to defects in the charging documents. They also said that any statements made by the defendant were voluntary and made after the defendant was properly advised of his or her rights. The state also appeared to be attempting to try Wendy and Eddie as co-defendants, despite the couple requesting to be tried separately. The state said that the defendant will not be prejudged by a joinder of his/her trial with co-defendants, and she will not be prejudged or prejudged by a joinder of charges The state further claimed that there is no defect in the charging document. As the U.S. previously revealed, Wendy and Eddie faced multiple charges after police alleged they staged a home break-in to fraudulently collect money from their various insurance providers. Wendy also lost her employment as a professor at Western University. Now, a lot of people said that she resigned and was not dismissed, as it says here. During her appearance at bravocon this weekend, Wendy briefly addressed her and her husband's arrest. You know, it's an unfortunate situation right now. I can't say too much, but when the time is right, she told the audience I will share my story. And for now, they're just allegations, so we will continue to push forward. So inside the arrest, the Real Housewives of Potomac couple were detained in Maryland after being accused of falsely reporting that their 5-bedroom, 5-bathroom, $1 million residence had burglarized in 2024. The charges relate to incidents that occurred between April and May of that year. And of course, insurance fraud is the act of deception or misrepresentation to the insurance company for financial gain, such as faking accident to file a claim, exaggerate a legitimate claim online about details to lower premiums. It's a felony that can be committed by individuals, businesses, or even insurance employees. That it includes premeditated schemes and small deceptions. This can result in severe penalties, like fines, jail time, and having to repay stolen money, and ultimately increased costs for all policyholders. According to the Bell Review document, the state of Maryland reported that the Bravo Stars contacted law enforcement on April 7th to report robbery at the residence, which they claimed happened while they were vacationing in Jamaica with their 3 children. The couple informed officers that their bedroom and both closets had been ransacked, and a number of designer handbags and pieces of jewelry were stolen. Following this, they submitted claims to 3 separate insurance companies for the reported losses. The state document further alleged that Eddie submitted overlapping claims for certain items from 2 different insurance companies, or two different insurance companies. Edward Fezel gave reported statements to 2 of the insurance companies regarding a list of stolen items provided. He was asked if any of the items on the list had been returned, which he denied. He was also questioned about having other insurance, but did not disclose to Homesite and Jewels that he was also making a claim of Trout's insurance. Paperwork specifies the total amount loss claimed on the sworn statement of loss was $2,500 for the building, and estimated $450,000 for content/personal property. Homesite denied his claim due to the failure to disclose other policies. Eddie included inventory of report stolen items along with receipts. Most of the items listed in the document noted. And of course, Wendy's anniversary band. Investigators observed that Wendy's diamond anniversary band, which was listed among the stolen property, remained visible on her Instagram account in the weeks following the alleged burglary. Her post from April 27, 2024, which allegedly included a shot of the ring in question, has since been removed. Authorities also obtained email records from the couple. Well, I mean, they do have Happy Eddie and other business, so I'm sure that they got to Happy Eddie's, emails and stuff, and when he has her public speaking engagements and stuff. So, yes. On April 12, 2024, Edward sent an email to Wendy listing poorly stolen items as if there were additional high-value items we can add to this inventory listing. Chanel shoes, etc. I'm trying to get the total to exceed $423,000 is our policy maximum. Significantly, when the couple was taken into custody, a search and seizure warrant was executed at their home, and deputies allegedly recovered at least 15 items claimed as stolen during the burglary. During a press conference last month, the sheriff confirmed that Wendy's diamond anniversary band was among the recovered objects. Wendy has also been charged separately with making a false statement to an officer. Both paid $50,000 bail to secure their release a day after their arrest. Wendy joined the Real Housewives of Potomac season 5. She and Eddie have 3 children: Carter, 11, Cruz, 9, and Cameron, 5. So prayers up. That is quite a lot of things going on there. Wow, 56 people. My Lord, thank y'all so much for being here. Like I said, I don't think we're going to be able to get to Kempire, but I will address this very quickly. Blacknews.com. Child Nicki Minaj joins the 47th administration to address the United Nations. No joke. She is scheduled to address the United Nations alongside U.S. Ambassador Mike Waltz. Their joint appearance will focus on the growing national concern over the violent attacks targeting Christians in Nigeria, a topic that Minaj has recently spoken about with passion and urgency. According to TMZ, reports say Minaj's invitation was facilitated by 47 strategist Alex Bunchowitz, who will also participate in the event. The collaboration signals a rare crossover between entertainment, diplomacy, politics, and intersection that has ignited widespread discussion across social media. And Ambassador Waltz publicly praised her commitment, describing Minaj as someone guided by principle, unwilling to ignore human suffering regardless of politics. Well, I mean, really, she went after, you know, Cardi B's child, and she's married to a PDF file. So are we really doing this shit? But okay, child. Anyway, y'all, that's the show. Just wanted to let you guys know what was going on with that. So here's the video here, right? So we're not going to be able to watch it because I definitely want to be able to clip this show for sure. But let me do this. I will at least drop the link to the video. Wow, 73 people. Fortune, are you seeing this? Now listen, I'm just taking it in for what it is, okay? Now, I don't know what the frequency is tonight, but obviously we're hot tonight. Had a hot show for sure. So here is that video. Shout out to Kim Power too, a great content creator who I believe will have a Vegas residency for sure. So yes, there. Okay. There it is. There is the link there. Y'all, I'm gonna turn on my camera now because we did the whole show for over an hour. Yes, we have. Child, what a show. What a show. What a show. What a show. Like I said, with Megan Thee Stallion, take that bitch down. That's what I have to say on that. She did what the fuck she did, and she should not be that big, bad, and bold where she cannot be held accountable, right? That's what I have to say about that. The second thing I have to say, Porsha Williams, glad everything worked out fine. Nobody should be accosted for no reason. The Emmys, we'll see what happens with the Emmys. I think that the Emmys are not going away anytime soon. I'm sure that all the next be, broadcasting the Emmys. Mackenzie Scott, $700 million. Thank you so much, gorgeous, for that. AMC making all reality a streaming platform. Very, very nice. Wendy and Eddie, prayers up to y'all, but also too, it's not looking good for y'all, the Nicki Minaj child. Stop that shit. Stop that shit and stop that shit. Okay, so just stop it. It's not cool. It's not right. This, that, and the third. So, y'all, that is pretty much it. Much love to each and every single one of you. Let me get the Daily Motivator because, child, I want to click this show. This was such a great show. And to the 70 people here, thank you all. Let me come on camera and give y'all this Daily Motivator. Yes, indeed, here, because this is a huge show. All right, here we go. Come on here. All right, here we go. Daily Motivator time. We all have the ability. The difference is how we use it. Stevie Wonder. Very, very wonderfully said, good sir. All right. It's time for Daily Motivator for Tuesday, November 18th, 2025. Path beyond the problems. There is no need to let the problems get you down. Let them get you going. Draw energy from the positive possibilities that ride along with the problems. Find inspiration in your capacity to make a difference. It may not be pretty. It may not be easy, but yet there's a way for a path beyond the problems. Decide that each problem will enable you to grow stronger. Proceed in a way that makes it happen. Problems are excellent at focusing your attention. Choose to let that work in your favor and benefit from the power of your focus. Even when you don't want problems or seek them, they have a way of arriving. Take the cue and do the work so that when they depart, you're a whole lot better off. Ralph Morrison. I always say after we cover the mess of the impossible and cover the rise of the possible, we need some fireworks. The first thing I would say about path beyond the problems, you have to be a solution. If you are not solution minded, you will always have problems. The second thing I will tell you is it may not be pretty, it may not be easy, but there's always a way forward. If you remember you always have a way, you will always make a way. If you always remember you have a way, you will always make a way. If you always remember you have a way, you will always make a way. And finally, the last thing I will say to you all, take the cue and do the work so that when they depart, you're a whole lot better off. Take the cue of respecting your peace, to know who you are, whose you are, and your movement, to know that you can stand on your own regardless of the hell that comes down. Because wherever hell you will try to put down for you, God is working out heaven when you make it out of that fire, fiery furnace with no soot on your clothing. With that being said, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. because you were always you want me. By the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Why it's one thing to call yourself, it's another thing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I spend time with you, you spend time with me, and hopefully by spending time together, we'll rise to be back together. And always remember, we're doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or you just got 74 people, 80 people in the building hearing what you have to say. You are grateful, appreciative, and so overjoyed for it. Make sure the replay is not just right for you. Watch it, not just right for you. Listen to it, but if you want to experience it again, I love you, I value, I embrace you all. Always remember, see love, God give it, see love, God give it, see love, God give it. Whatever obstacles you've overcome, whatever successes you have achieved upon this particular day, I'm extremely proud of you. But no one else is proud of you, be proud of you, damn self. Finally, y'all, just because you feel like blessings are not coming doesn't mean blessings are not happening to you. 83 people are here right now. 89 people are here right now because they found me. That's because they were supposed to find me. Let blessings find you because they're supposed to. Let curses run away from you. One love, much love, all love. I feel the love. Let's hit it right back to you. Y'all have a wonderful night. Love you all. Peace.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now, they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.